we now have more ancient aliens, and I'm actually going to put on my alien cap. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into the Sumerian tablets.
Northern Iraq, along the east bank of the Tigris River, opposite the city of Mosul, lie the ruins of the ancient city of Nineveh, a place originally inhabited by the Sumerians of Mesopotamia.
Wow.
Here, in 1842, British archaeologist Austin Henry Layard unearthed the ruins of the Great Library of Ashurbanipal,
Wow.
a royal archive containing thousands of clay tablets with cuneiform inscriptions. Dating to 3000 BC, the messages carved into stone are considered to...
I think that these stone tablets are basically the only, not the only, but one of the only undistorted sources of history we have. Because unfortunately over time and because of all these wars and stuff, history books, yeah, they're not entirely true. Like, they tell historical events, but they've been written and distorted, and whoever wins the war rewrites history. So history's been rewritten so many times. His story is literally his story, his being the guy who won the war. So these stone tablets, they've been unaltered, which is what makes them so fascinating.
...be the world's first written accounts.
Sumerian tablets are probably one of the oldest form of written record that we have. They've been translated, and they tell exciting stories about how gods intermingled with human beings and actually had a hand in the creation of human beings. Whether or not it's just mythology or if it's fact, no one really knows.
According to interpretations of the Sumerian tablets, the gods were called the Anunnaki.
Oh yeah, baby.
What we're looking at here is a Sumerian tablet that actually shows the tree of life, flanked by divine beings. You can see here the Anunnaki on each side. We also see the winged disc, a symbolic reference that the Anunnaki had the power of flight. They actually had necklaces with astronomical references, a moon, a star, various symbols, which even could be symbolized as a wristwatch. Technology being used 6,000 years ago.
Wow.
The written accounts etched into stone suggest the Anunnaki were giant beings, standing 8 feet tall, who came to Earth in search of gold for their home planet.
When the Sumerian gods, the Anunnaki, realized the toll it was taking to mine the gold themselves, they decided to fashion a worker being, a slave to mine the gold for them. And they explain in the Sumerian creation tales that this was an arduous process. So it's very possible that our genetic evolution was a process done by the Anunnaki to create us in their image and after their likeness.
They created man according to the Sumerian text. They created Adam and Eve.
Wow.
How interesting that the Bible will echo the story, but talk about it in terms of God.
Ancient chronicles of sky beings creating human life are common in early cultures, found all over the world. But while mainstream scholars often dismiss this evidence...
mainstream scholars. Boo.
Might such tangible historical accounts provide proof of alien intervention in man's evolution?
Yes.
The Sumerians are not the only culture that talks about this. Also in the Quran, it says that language was given to us by Allah or God. The Maya Popol Vuh says that language was given to us by the gods. The ancient Egyptian texts are saying the exact same thing. We should finally come to grips with the idea that extraterrestrials had something to do with our development.
Yes. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Does it get any better than that? Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week on episode 97 of the Jenkii Show.